Hello again, everyone, and Happy New Year. This is Ruth Sharon, if you don't know her, and
Hi.
she is my incredible wife.
Mm,
And I'm Jim Sharon.
my incredible husband.
Yes. Together, synergistically, we've developed the HeartWise Relationship Academy. And each month we are bringing forth a different theme. We thought it would be very appropriate today for the new year to talk about dream building and have that be our theme for the month. So we're going to kick it off today with some general comments, and then Ruth has an acronym that she developed. I'm going to let her speak to that. Something that works for her, that she developed for herself. So, a lot of people, when they think of dreams, they think of wishful thinking, like it's not really real. It's something they like when you go to sleep at night and you have dreams. And so you're daydreaming if you think of stuff that you'd really love. I'd love to have $1 billion. I'm dreaming about it. Not so realistic, right? So we're not talking about phantasmagorical here, but we're talking about some positive possibility, some things that could be acquired if we put our heart and mind to them. So that's a general sense of what we're going to be looking at this month. And let's get into it a little bit here, Ruth. You've got an acronym that you'd like to share.
Well, this is Wisdom Wednesday. So every week we share a little bit of tidbits, inspire you hopefully in your head and your heart and your gut, just to start activating some of these concepts of being more heart-wise.
Activating that pipeline between those three things you mentioned.
Yes, all the way through. Yeah, so I was thinking about a lot of times New Year's goals, people set their goals and you know how those fall apart and we get tyrannical. I said I was going to go to the gym 5 days a week and I missed it. What's the matter with me? And that kind of stuff. Those goals can really help us turn on ourselves. So I like to think of intentions, setting intentions or carving the path, like trying to feel into the felt sense of how I want to feel each day this year. So each year I pick different words to focus on. Remember? Yeah, last year was ease and grace. And so this year I'm thinking about the felt sense, and I started jotting these down. I want to be more open. I just came back from a trip from Israel, and I was so open to just learning and meeting new people and new experiences, and it was wonderful.
You were exuberant when you came back.
I know. I didn't have any resistance, that was really important. And then I felt flowing, like, we had tour guides and they were planning things for us, so I just flowed along. So what if I'm more open and more flowing? So O and F so far I've got. And then telling my truth. Always my nickname for myself is Ruth Tells the Truth. So just being more truthful about what serves me, what serves you, what's important, where I'm being called, just honoring the truth. And then E is being expansive, not being limited. Yes. Yeah, to open up the vision, open up the what's possible. And I also use the word E for enough, to be satisfied, to be grateful, to know that I'm enough and you're enough and what we have is enough and still dream build. You see the paradox there. That's what HeartWise is. We take these polarities and we hold them.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So to be that kind of expansive and know that I'm enough. And
I love that, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, because we have the not enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time.
That drives us.
Not enough is a mantra a lot of us have. So I'm breaking that mold. And then my last letter is N, neutral, to be more neutral, not to be so hyperactive in my reactivities and my
especially working as a couple, right?
Yes. We've been working together since 1976.
Yeah. So if we have some disagreements, how do I not get charged, which I sometimes do, for example, taking
right. But it's to honor those triggers and to deactivate the triggers because the triggers are there to tell me something. So I want to listen to them, but I don't want to have them drive me. So I spelled this out, and it spells often, O, open, F, flowing, T, truthful, E, expansive and enough, and N, neutral. So that spells often. And I just think that gives me a permission that I don't have to do this always and be perfect in any way, that as often as I can, I want to manifest these qualities. So those are my intentions that I came up with.
I think I'll just comment on one of those, and that's the E for expansive. Okay.
Sure.
So this requires some fine tuning. How do we be expansive enough? She used enough in another way, which I liked. How do we be sufficiently expansive, really stretch ourselves, but again, within reason, and not but. Thank you. Thank you. And consider what's relatively reasonable. So that takes a little bit of work on ourselves, is to find that delicate balance about sufficient stretch, so it's not just a tiny movement that we're often making, but yet it's realistic enough that it's doable, it's viable. So I just wanted to be able to say that. I think that's a very important motif as we go forward this month in our discussion.
Right. Well, there's also the magic of the universe, in dream building, we open up possibilities. We open up what could be. I looked at some of my old vision boards, and there's our car that I put on there like 6 years ago. And the dog, and like just things start to come. I have a great example from one of my clients. She's preparing to dismantle a household, and she has all these dishes and serving pieces and what a household has, and she's downsizing and like, what am I going to do with it? My kids don't want it. And then all of a sudden, here comes her friend whose daughter got married during COVID, and nobody came and nobody sent her gifts, and she doesn't have stuff. So she's picking up the boxes today, It's like there's magic,
There is a tremendous amount of magic. And especially if we believe that. We have a daughter who's like that. I mean, we actually, several of our kids are really like that in different ways.
Yes.
But
manifesting.
Yeah, I mean, I want a bicycle, and then it would show up in someone's garage. I mean,
in a rental house.
Right. I didn't want to get too into the details, but yes.
Yeah.
She got a first class seat on an airplane because it was her birthday, and then she got us in there too.
Oh, that was lovely.
She won in Las Vegas just by stepping in for 10 minutes on her way somewhere and playing with house money. She won over $1,000, and
yeah. So being open and expansive, we tap into the abundance of the universe. So dream building, what's on your docket? What's in your heart about dreams for 2023? Here we are at the beginning, a fresh slate. Right. So, we can set these high, lofty intentions. And then if we don't do them every day, then we blow them off, and shame ourselves. So that's why I picked
New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, I'm going to lose weight and this and that.
For the first month. Right?
Yeah. So next time we'll talk about the 5 realms, the different aspects of our lives, and see what we want to dream about those. So thanks for joining us at Wisdom Wednesday. We're Jim and Ruth Sharon, and we've created this online portal to learn relationship skills, whether they're with yourself, with your partner, or your proposed hopeful partner, or just in your life and work and friends and family. So learn more relationship skills to be more HeartWise. So check out our website, HeartWiseAcademy.com, and look for all the different offerings. Jim and I each have 2 long and one short, and there's a wonderful faculty of people offering their wisdom. So take advantage.
Vein, long and short kind of offerings.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So our HeartWise Circle is coming up next week, right? The second Wednesday.
That's right. We'll get
month.
onto the same theme, and we'll see. Hear what everyone who's on the call or on the Zoom session has to say. So it's a way to share in a very safe space what your experiences and perceptions are on whatever the topic is. We have a really sweet time with that. So hopefully you'll join us.
Yes, and those aren't recorded, so it's all private and personal, and it's on Zoom. You can have your camera on or off. You can be in your pajamas if you want. We've had couples just on their bed, cozy while participating. So
it's a relaxed atmosphere.
Yeah, relax. HeartWise Circle. So if you go to HeartWiseAcademy.com and go up to events, there's a drop-down box to sign up. It's free. Just register and put your email in there, and you'll you'll get the link. So hope to see you at the HeartWise Circle for dream
Or
building.
this drop in. Okay. It's not a commitment. It's a monthly drop in.
Yes.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Indeed.